This man, Sergio Marchionne, is the head of Fiat Chrysler, the former Chrysler Corporation that went bankrupt and then was absorbed by Fiat, and well, you know the story. Now, very soon, he will tell us how FCA plans to reinvent one of the most iconic vehicles in history, the minivan, the family hauler that was an immediate smash with baby boomers like me, but that was 30 years ago. Since then, well, the minivan has become stigmatized, a kind of bland symbol of yesterday's suburbia. So let's say a fitting goodbye to the minivan and have a look to the future. We don't love our minivans anymore. We don't love these boxes like we did, well, when I was a young baby boomer parent. Now my kid's grown up, and I guess we've fallen out of love. And yet these boxes on wheels have been so functional for so long, more than 30 years, and they've kept adding all kinds of extra goodies. Look at this, with 2 presses of the key fob, the engine fires up all by itself. In the mid-1980s, we saw the launch of what Chrysler's marketing people called the Magic Wagons. Canadian magician Doug Henning, the Winnipeg-born illusionist whose TV specials at the time drew audiences of 50 million people, was the perfect pitchman for minivans that promised more functionality and better fuel economy than any station wagon, and at a very affordable price. A friend said to me the other day, "There's nothing on earth that would ever put me back into a minivan." Your classic baby boomer response, except this baby boomer was on his second family with 2 more young kids, 3 and 5-year-olds, and there's nothing better than a minivan if you have kids. There's space for everything, it's fuel efficient, it's cost effective, very pleasant to drive. No, it's not sexy, no, it's not a sports car, but there's nothing better for a family road trip than a minivan. I don't care that it's not sexy. Sex appeal was not in the product plan in the 1980s, not when Ralph Surratt was designing the first Chrysler minivans.
This vehicle turned out to probably be the most functional, created vehicle in the history of the car business. Everything about it was about function, you know, being garageable and having a flat floor, removable seats and sliding doors so you could get out in an easy situation, being able to get in and out, which is why we ended up with front-wheel drive. So all those things were important, and we thought we were going to have a home run, but until you introduce it, you don't really know.
Alas, baby boomers and the kids of baby boomers simply will not abide a minivan. It is the worst curse ever, foisted on families. A dull kind of, utilitarian, non-sexy, non-exciting vehicle that does family chores at a reasonable price. But there is a future for the minivan, and we're about to find out what it is. Sergio Marchionne has dropped broad hints about what's coming. Whatever it is, it won't look like the current model or the model that was so popular 30 years ago. It will, though, be for families. In this case, families where the parents are millennials or the kids of baby boomers.
So long as there's going to be families in the future, which I'm pretty confident there's going to be, I think there's going to be a demand for the minivan.